Yeah.
Listen, do you date black guys and is your family accepting to it?
I do. I've actually only dated black guys exclusively until probably like a few years ago. I started venturing out to Spanish people. But yeah,
I
my
seen you in like
family.
a Spanish video, but go ahead.
That's what I was getting to.
Go ahead, go ahead.
But prior to like growing up and like I honestly until like a couple years ago, I only dated black guys. I thought Spanish guys gave like pretty boy, and I don't want to date nobody that's prettier than me.
Go ahead, you go keep talking.
No, that's all I gotta tell you. That's all I got for you, babe.
Damn,
No,
I'm
no,
giving
no,
up
no, no. I'm saying like you saying like you date.
Only well, I was dating only black guys.
Or
I just started getting
is your family accepting to it?
yeah, um, yeah. They don't really got nothing to say. I'm telling you, we like not that Spanish. There are Spanish people whose families be like, absolutely not. But my family is not that Spanish.
I dated a Spanish girl. She loved black guys. Like her
Yeah.
baby father was black. Everything. She just loves. She said she loved black guys. It's just
What is it about that? What is it about y'all that attracts y'all to us? What do y'all
I
like
feel
about us?
like y'all give out more manlier. A lot of Spanish, and this is not all Spanish guys, but a lot of Spanish guys, they're more feminine.
So I just want to say something.
Yeah.
I seen like we went to school with like we went to school with like a bunch of different races, like white, Spanish, all
Yeah.
that. I used to see Spanish guys with their tongue pierced.
Yeah, that's what I said. They
I'm
do
just
a
like,
lot
yo,
of
that's
like
kinky as shit,
they do
bro.
a lot of fruity ass shit. I couldn't.
Welcome to the Light Skin Bantu, and yeah, you see the video that came initially. I saw it and I was intrigued because I've seen a lot of black guys think that that was like a compliment, that some Latina only dates black men, and I'm sorry to break it to you, it's not a compliment. You see, I don't like the, not that I don't date out, I date out. I don't like the archetype of the kind of white or Latina woman that would say, oh, I only date black men. So in my mind, what goes on in my mind is that you're not dating me as an individual, dating me because I'm black. Number two, you're dating because you have a fetish. Number three is that any black man will do, really. And that makes me very uncomfortable. You should be worried about the psychology of someone that doesn't view their own kind attractive. You should be worried about that. But I don't even think it's that she defines her own kind attractive. It's that she doesn't want to compete. Okay, what do I mean? She said Latino men are pretty. I mean, Latino men are pretty. And black men look masculine. That's just, let me just say this. That was a backhanded compliment. Now, what she means that Latino men are pretty is pretty simple. She don't want to compete with a man as good looking as her or even better looking than her. She knows that with black men on average, she doesn't perceive you to be as good looking as her. Hence, she is the good looking one in the relationship. You want to know why I understand this dynamic? Because I, as a light skinned dude, I've gone this dynamic before. I dated somebody, right? This girl, I genuinely liked her, I'm not gonna lie, but she said some things that always made me question certain things. And maybe it's because I was younger, I would have walked away from the relationship earlier. She was like, always like, I'm prettier than her. And she doesn't really go for my type. Light skin boys are light skin boys are always pretty. That like we're prettier than her, some stuff like I'm prettier than her, some stuff like that. And I always saw the signs of how will I put it? Insecurity. Now I keep saying it, a woman that can't date a handsome man or a man that looks good and prefers to date ugly dudes, it stems from a path of insecurity that you don't think you can stand up or level up with that dude if two of you are walking beside each other. You want to look better than the man you're with, so you'd rather go for an average or an ugly dude. and I get it. So for me, I'm not even taking up for Latino men. They're not my concern. But it's because I can relate to this stuff. And like it's also a warning to like light skinned dudes too. Like if you're dating now, be careful of these kind of people. Like these kind of people that tell you they only date black men. Stay away from them. And did you notice that? Do you know the worst part of it? You notice that she started dating Latino men after she was used up by black men. She's like, oh, maybe after a while, I started dating Latino men, and I'm like, what? So it shows that you are not unattracted to Latino men, which some light skinned girls do this stuff. They would date dark skinned dudes, be used up, and then come to light skinned dudes and start looking at light skinned dudes as an option later down the line. And it makes me laugh. It's like, why? What? We're not the first pick because you were too insecure to accept your own kind. But here's the thing, yeah. You get washed up by dark skinned dudes. You come back to your Latino men years down the line. I thought they were feminine. You say, yeah, Latino guys pierce their tongues. Here's the thing, like I said, I do not rock with women of any race who shit on their own men. I don't do it because they have a serious psychological problem. If you don't like your counterpart, you are not okay. Now, if you like your counterpart, but you're open to dating other races, I could date you because at least you have, a balanced psychology. You understand that, okay, any race can have an attractive individual and you're dating me as an individual because you find me attractive. Not because you hate your men and any black man would do. Not because you're afraid to date your own man because you think he's as good looking as you and any black man would do because you think black men are ugly. Because she's dating Latino men now. That shows she was never unattracted to them. She just was scared of them. She was scared to date one because she didn't want to date her equal. She wanted to date someone she perceived as less than. Latino men are the only ones that I gaze. And this is where the two brothers were dark skinned guys in their place. This is why I always get that with dark skinned guys. Dark skinned guys always sabotage the image of other groups of men, even light skinned men. If there's a light skinned woman talking and she said light skinned men pierce their tongues, I swear to God, those dark skinned men will confirm it. Oh, yeah, I've seen a light skinned nigga pierce his tongue. She said Latino men pierce their tongue. She said, yeah, Latino men pierce their tongue. They're gay. Bro, let's fucking keep it real. Black men do gay things too. Dark skinned black men do gay things too. Remember Lil Nas X? Remember Kevin Hart in a dress? Y'all be doing the most gay foul shit and y'all be claiming the most masculine people in the world. You're not the most masculine people in the world. Masculinity does not belong to a race. Because you guys, maybe because you guys are self-hating, you're okay with another self-hating woman, another self-hating individual displaying that self-hate to you. And you think it's an attractive trait. Personally, I'm not a self-hating person. Alright? I love women who look like me. That means I love light brown, light-skinned women who look like me. I'm also open to dating dark-skinned women who are attractive. I'm also open to dating other races. But I love people who look like me. I could never shit on light-skinned women because I'll be shitting on myself. If I see a light-skinned woman, I walk up to her because you want to know why? To me, she's the most attractive thing in the world. Not saying other women are not attractive. Not saying I'm not interested in other women. I always have been. I've dated very different type of women. But it is what it is. I am not a self-hater. I will not preach self-hate. And I don't date someone who sees, their own kind in that manner. You get me? It's not And again, why ask? Let me even add this final thing. Why do black men ask other races? Because I don't do that. All right. I just feel if someone is interested in me as an individual, regardless of race, they'll flirt with me. They'll show it. You know what I'm saying? Why do you always ask? Are you interested in black men? Do you like black men? Why do you always ask that weird ass question to these four? And it's usually women of other races. They ask this question. Why do you ask the question to these women? Do you like black men? Are they supposed to like black men? Should that be their default setting? Or is it that you just want to see if you have a shot? Brother, if you had a shot, she'll be flirting with you already. If you had a shot, she will show you she has a shot. You have a shot. She's not going to hide it. When women are interested in the dude, they don't hide it. Their body language, their flirtatious nature, it shows. The way they look at you, it shows that she is interested in you. You don't have to ask her if she likes a certain demographic of men. She might just like you. But this is where the lack of self-confidence comes in with a lot of black men, and it's unfortunate. But tell me what you think, like and subscribe.